Gangster Williams, he talking about, Wack 100 talking about Kendrick from Compton, well, Weezy from New Orleans. You missed the whole boat. You wasn't even home. This ain't about no where it's from. This about that's from the land speaking on to make it a little more authentic. Like he missed the whole boat. Weezy from New Orleans. Man, we ain't talking about no who streets gonna do what. We talking about it's different when certain things is coming out of the mouth when they come to authenticating. Totally different. Totally different. But I don't think he gets it or understands what I'm talking about. Nobody is talking about the streets, Terrence, non-gangster Williams. You told on everybody. Not talking about the streets of LA versus the streets of New Orleans. It's not.
What's sound, man? It's Cryptogeezy. Y'all already know. If y'all ain't been up to speed on what's going on, first and foremost is sparking from the Lil Wayne Kendrick Lamar beef. This past week, Kendrick dropped his album, and kind of some people would say sent shots at Lil Wayne. And Wayne tweeted, "Don't wake up the sleeping giant." With that being said, Terrence Gangster Williams, or should I say Terrence New Orleans Williams, did a video speaking on, you know what I'm saying, how he felt about the Kendrick and Lil Wayne back and forth. With that being said, it looked like it woke up Mr. Wack 100, and Mr. Wack 100 just recently was on Clubhouse. If anybody know what that is the modern day party line. I tried the Clubhouse when it first came out. I think I just had come home, and the party house was just a thing of coming out, and you had to get a referral or okay for somebody that was already on the party line. I mean, on a Clubhouse. Shout out to China from out Atlanta that sent me the okay to get in, and once I got in, it was just like, I'm like, nah, this is something different. Like it felt like I was in a training, one of them training classes that where you see the people talking, they training you for the job or something. I was like, nah, this ain't what's up. But anyway, little did I know Wack 100 was still holding it down and making that the place to air out, the stuff he wanted to talk about. And again, he went viral for going at Terrence Gangster Williams, and you already know Mr. Terrence Gangster Williams responded right back. My next video, I'm going to be talking about that, but we're going to talk about the Wack 100. The first shot he did said he called the homie Terrence No Gangster Williams, which, I mean, I can't really say it's a shot because Terrence already clarified himself as a civilian. He don't even try to portray the gangster image anymore or act up on it. So I mean, it really wasn't like a shot or low blow. And he told Terrence he wasn't, in the streets when all this stuff was happening, which is true. I mean, he just did he would say 23 and 10 months. I would say 23 years and 10 months. I would say 24 years. I mean, it's just 2 months shy of a full calendar year. He sent shots at the homie, and like I said before, Mr. Answer Right Back did answer right back, and it was kind of like they was both kind of showing that they're not trying to push. Like I got from Wack, gangster say Wayne is from New Orleans, and like kind of saying, how we get down. With Wack response, he kind of like backpedaled out of that, like, nah, we ain't about to do that, go to the Cali and New Orleans thing, which I don't want either. I don't think gangster will want either. We're not trying to start no war or nothing to make it bigger than what it is. I mean, it's content, and why not, capitalize off of it. Y'all know how to name myself Mr. Content itself because y'all know I shoot for it. With that being said, Wack kind of diffused the situation, but he did still send shots at Terrence when he when he did defuse it yesterday on my live. Y'all go check that out. I got a live called Wack 100 Cent Shots at Terrence Gangsta Williams. The homie did come into the live and then speak on, some of the shit, how he felt about what Wack said, and he might kind of what Baby said on the Breakfast Club. When he went up there and went off on Charlemagne and DJ Envy. So it was, it was kind of it was good for the live. It gave it that boost we needed. A lot of people tuned in. Y'all can go check that out. It's on in my live section on my page. But he was, he said what he said and he left. I understand where Wack coming from, and I also understand where Gangsta coming from. Like Wack is speaking for Kendrick. Gangsta speaking for Lil Wayne. I mean, they represent for their city. They do both have the internet on lock as far as with the content or when they say some people gonna listen, tune in. And right now it's about to be a little. Hopefully, hopefully it's a back and forth because it's content for me. Wack did send shots to Terrence talking about he was telling on people and he have no say so on this matter. And I don't know how he's been given that position to say who can speak on it, who cannot. I mean, just like he is entitled to his opinion. Everybody knows Gangsta's entitled to his, which like also me, I'm entitled to mine. I'm gonna speak on it too because again, this is content. I am going to interview. Now I got to put myself in. I am going to interview Terrence Gangsta Williams, and we're gonna get more into the depth. Y'all tune into our podcast, Elwood's podcast. He has been sick, but Wack brought him out of the bed rest. I don't know if y'all knew. If y'all did, y'all put the prayers for my homie. He was going through a real cold, and he just was like trying to shake back, which it looked like he kind of shook back. If y'all saw the video, if he wasn't shook back, he was shook back enough to answer right back. Shout out to him for that. No, you can't look like on the deathbed. You can't get him not to answer right back because he was sick as a motherfucker. But yeah, he got back at Mr. Wack 100, and I think he called him Mrs. Wack 100. I mean, he sent his shot back, and he said he want to hope everybody get it back. So if y'all can, y'all make sure y'all go on Terrence Gangsta Williams page, tag Wack 100, so we can make sure that it get to the right channels and he hear what Gangsta had to say. Also, I think moving back to the Lil Wayne and Kendrick thing, something telling me it's gonna be heavy security at this Super Bowl. And I mean, it's already gonna be something for the simple fact it's the Super Bowl, but with all this going on the internet, I know everybody tuning in. I mean, everybody got their crew that just watch the internet, see what's to talk about. I'm quite sure that they're getting what's going on with the Wayne and Kendrick, and now what's going on with Terrence and Wack, which is you can say the speakers for each state. Some telling me Kendrick gonna come to New Orleans mobbing. Some telling me he gonna fly the whole hood out. If he gotta put him on tour buses, Kendrick's not gonna come on. With just like most people, two security guards, a little entourage. Some telling me I think he's from Compton, the whole Compton is coming to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. With all this being said, this is going to be good for the Super Bowl because so many people is going to tune in, not just for the Super Bowl, but for the Super Bowl halftime show. Because at one time we was trying to see if Lil Wayne was going to get called out by, get sunned out. Let's say sunned out because I want to start some. Was going to be called out by Kendrick Lamar to, feature in the Super Bowl. But the way it's going, I don't see that happening. And me knowing how a nigga from New Orleans think, like, we just not gonna let nobody sun us in our own state. So I don't see Wayne doing that, and now it's looking like for sure it's not happening. So y'all stay tuned for that. I will keep y'all updated. Definitely gonna find out how much I can from the homie Terrence Gangsta Williams. shout out to him. Y'all go check out the clapback he did. Go subscribe to his page if y'all ain't updated on it and see what he has to say. With that said, y'all check out our shirts. We got the shirts. We got the Mardi Gras edition. Put the thumb on up butt. You know, this is my slang right here, my saying what I do. And I tell y'all hit the like button. We got the edition for the Mardi Gras for the people in New Orleans. We also have help me is another saying I say when I need somebody to do something to help me get to where I need to go at. And also the homie got his shirts, the wine shirts. We got the Mardi Gras edition. We also have it with the locks on there, with the females. We have it all. Y'all go check out the website. It's in the community on my page, and y'all can go hit the link. I'll go check out any of the lives. It'll show y'all my links to our clothing, to all our clothing. With that said, thank y'all for watching. I'll be back with another one. I'm a holler, and we're out.